members of the community getting the opportunity to weigh in on a proposal to change the name of a Madison high school.
Plus, 1 year later, local law enforcement isn't giving up hope as the search continues for a homicide suspect.
And later, what started as an April Fool's joke is now being brought to life, but only for a very limited time. It's all coming up on News 3 Now at 10. Change the name. That's what 3 people are saying about possibly renaming James Madison Memorial High School. And we thank you for joining us tonight. Only 3 people spoke publicly tonight at the Madison School District's meeting of the committee looking at renaming Madison Memorial High School.
The committee is discussing 4 names after several months of debate and deliberation. Brady Mallory joins us now. And Brady, what can you tell us about the 4 names the committee is considering?
This first came up due to criticism of former president and namesake James Madison's history of owning slaves. The 4 names up for consideration: Darlene M. Hancock Memorial High School, Val Phillips Memorial High School, and Bruce Dahman Memorial High School. In a very short public input, 2 women who went to Memorial both voiced support for either Val Phillips, the first black woman in the state legislature, or Darlene M. Hancock, the first black principal in the district. Tyler Dahman supports naming the school after his dad, Bruce, a former principal at the school.
My dad gave all he had to the students, staff, and community of Memorial. I think that it would be very appropriate to name the school after him. It would mean a lot to my family, as well as the thousands of other people whose lives he has bettered.
It is time to listen to the students, and it is time to take this opportunity to make an equitable choice and recognize a prominent local Black female leader in education and rename James Madison Memorial High School to Darlene M. Hancock Memorial High School.
And being added to the 4 names, and the committee combining Madison Memorial High School and Memorial High School into one, and also questioned the integrity of the committee and the process. The district has not said it's officially changing the name and doesn't even have to accept the committee's recommendations. Community input is still being gathered, and a final meeting will take place October 26th.
Thank you, Brady. A developing story tonight. Former President Bill Clinton has been admitted to the University of California Irvine Medical Center for a non-COVID related infection. According to a spokesperson, the former president is on the mend and in good spirits. Be sure to stay with News 3 Now online and on air for any updates.
Let's turn it over to weather now. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with our certified most accurate forecast. Gary?
Well, temperatures are starting to cool off in the backyard. We had cloud cover this morning that actually kept our temperatures up a bit last night, but the clouds kind of moved back in for a time and then cleared out for the afternoon. Very nice. Lots of sunshine and temperatures that were actually pretty mild. As we go ahead and take a look at the Doppler track right now, nothing across Wisconsin. There are some showers developing out to the west across Iowa. Those could be in here tomorrow morning, but they'll be few and far between. High temperatures today made it into the mid to upper 60s over much of southern Wisconsin. Janesville topped out at 72 degrees, Milwaukee at 73. Right now, temperatures are already in the upper 40s. As cloud cover comes in later on tonight, that'll keep the temperatures from getting too cold, but dew points are in the lower to middle 40s across southern Wisconsin, so I'm looking for a low of about 44 degrees by 7 a.m. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy. Could be a slight chance for a shower. It'll be a little cooler with a high temperature of 58, but temperatures will warm back up again at the end of the weekend and into early next week. I'll tell you how mild they'll get in just a few minutes.
It's now been a year since John Schmutzer's stabbing death in an apparent random attack at Devil's Lake State Park. And that's how long the Wauwatosa man's killer has been on the loose.
Madeline O'Neill has more from Baraboo on why authorities say they're not giving up on this case.
There's a lot to love about Devil's Lake.
Oh, everything. I mean, it's great trails.
The changing leaves, showing the passage of time.
It's gorgeous.
The time passed is especially felt today.
October 14th last year was a day very similar to today.
Exactly 1 year after 24-year-old John Schmutzer was killed.
He died a brutal death when he was simply trying to enjoy the beauty.
About a 5-minute walk from the South Shore.
Obviously, something occurred right where we're standing that led to John's death.
Here on Grotto's Trail. This was the path John Schmutzer was walking along when authorities believe he was attacked. They're fairly certain he was killed right around here, but they still don't know who did it.
Unfortunately, John ran into someone who, for whatever reason, took his life in the most brutal and violent attack I have seen in more than 30 years of law enforcement.
Lead investigator Lieutenant Chris Zunker with the Sauk County Sheriff's Office says they believe the killer was a stranger to Schmutzer. still a stranger to them as well.
I would love nothing more than to be standing here to announce an arrest in the case. Unfortunately, I cannot.
Hundreds of tips and interviews later, authorities are waiting on the Wisconsin Crime Lab for DNA results for 6 people, with 2 others already ruled out. And still searching for a person of interest dubbed the Runner, seen in the area that day by more than 15 witnesses.
Seemingly frantic, running in what has been described as an uncontrolled fashion, falling on several occasions.
And this was just out of the blue. I don't think it would ever happen again.
Others now walk where Schmutzer was walking alone. Hikers like Terry Bell say they still feel safe.
Definitely. I'm hiking by myself.
As the leaves change and the cold rolls in,
We're not going to let it go cold.
authorities believe it's only a matter of time before they track down the killer.
It is beyond time.
In Baraboo,
We are not going to put this on a shelf and forget about it.
Madeline O'Neill, News 3 Now.
Authorities plan to reconstruct the scene in the coming days to see what it looked like this time of the year.
Detective Lieutenant Zunker believes a breakthrough will come through DNA or a fresh tip. Anyone with information, even about someone acting strangely this time last year, is asked to get a hold of the Sauk County Sheriff's Office. New tonight, New York real estate heir Robert Durst has been sentenced to life in prison without chance of parole for the murder of his best friend more than 2 decades ago. He was convicted in a Los Angeles court last month of first-degree murder for shooting Susan Berman at her home in 2000. Prosecutors said Durst silenced Berman to prevent her from incriminating him in an investigation of his wife's disappearance in the 80s. Durst's lawyer says they plan to appeal.
In Madison, police say their top priority right now is putting an end to an extensive crime spree on the city's west side. There have been a number of carjackings, some of them at gunpoint. Police believe all of them are being carried out by a small group of people they say is becoming more brazen. Authorities also believe the incidents are related to a spree of property crimes during the overnight hours of October 5th, when more than 40 vehicles were broken into overnight. Police say they think this group has been involved in weapons offenses in the city in recent months as well, and police are hoping to make arrests soon. Now, the department today also putting out a list of recommendations, ideas to keep in mind to avoid becoming a victim. We've posted that list at channel3000.com and on our Channel 3000 News app.
A panel of U.S. health advisors has endorsed booster shots for Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine. The FDA panel voted unanimously today to recommend a lower dose booster shot for seniors and other high-risk groups. The same panel will discuss booster shots of Johnson & Johnson vaccine tomorrow. Final decisions are expected next week. We know there are a lot of questions about who is eligible for a booster shot, when you should get one, and where you can get it. And we've answered all of those questions in a special web story. You can find that on our homepage right now on channel3000.com.
Meanwhile, a new medicine to treat COVID could be on the way. The U.S. government starting to review Regeneron's antibody cocktail for full approval. The drug maker says the FDA has accepted its priority review application. The treatment currently has emergency use authorization. And some good news in the battle against COVID. The CDC projecting deaths and hospitalizations will decline over the next 4 weeks. The CDC forecast suggests the total death toll will hit at least 740,000 by November 6th. Now, that's a grim number, but it does indicate 3 weeks in a row with lower projections. The agency predicts hospitalizations will decline for a 5th week in a row, but that the case count will stay the same. Developing tonight, a federal appeals court once again allowing Texas to continue banning most abortions. The decision tonight keeps the law known as Senate Bill 8 in place as the Justice Department tries halting it. The Biden administration is suing Texas over that law.
A groundbreaking for a new facility in Rock County will help bring more business to Wisconsin's dairy industry. Spraytech broke ground to its new 75,000 square foot facility in Beloit today. Spraytech is a company that takes liquid products and turns them into powdered products in food like cheese, butters, and cream. David Brand, the president and CEO of the company, says he has high hopes for the business in Wisconsin.
We went out and did a site search, and Beloit was the clear winner without a doubt. We looked at many different locations, but it wasn't even close. Beloit was the place for us to be, so we're super excited. I'd be completely shocked if in 5 years this isn't our biggest factory.
Brand says Spray Tech will be operational by April 1st of 2022. It will start with around 15 people, but within 3 to 4 years, there will be 50 employees at the site. UW-Madison says its graduation rates are reaching levels never seen before. The four-year graduation rate increased from 71.2% to 71.8% in the last year. It has actually grown more than 10% in the last 6 years and is also significantly higher than its 64.9% peer average. The UW-Madison says it gave out more than 11,000 degrees in the last year, the highest number ever recorded at the university.
Dane County Sheriff's deputy who died of COVID-19 last year is set to be honored at the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. this weekend. Richard Treadwell, one of 394 officers whose names will be added. He is the only one from Wisconsin who will be added this year. Treadwell died last August at the age of 61. He had served as a deputy for over 25 years. And Governor Evers ordering flags to half staff tomorrow. That's in honor of Navy Seaman Second Class Arthur R. Thinnis, who lost his life during the attack on Pearl Harbor December 7th of 1941. His remains were found earlier this year. He'll be laid to rest with full military honors at Wood National Cemetery in his hometown of Milwaukee tomorrow. Still to come tonight, you may have heard that Culver's is serving up a new creation tomorrow.
Well, it started out as a joke, but tomorrow it comes to life. The story behind the Curder burger coming up next.
When you've been injured, you need a winning team on your side. Gruber Law Offices will fight for the results you deserve. Call Gruber Law Offices today, a proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
Here's a secret worth sharing. Robertson, Wisconsin's aesthetic leader, wants you to experience Botox with the best. Take $50 off your first Botox visit and discover why it's the #1 non-surgical treatment in the nation. It's time to learn how Botox is different at Robertson.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from 90 Day Fiancé.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat. Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's just a cold.
If you have high blood pressure, a cold is not just a cold. Unlike other cold medicines, Coracetin provides powerful cold relief without raising your blood pressure. Be there for life's best moments with Coracetin, now in sugar-free liquid.
No two accidents are the same, so don't let the insurance company treat you just like another number. Call Gruber Law Offices today. We'll give you the attention you need. We've helped tens of thousands of people get the money they deserve. One call, that's all.
Tomorrow morning, it started as an April Fool's prank, and now it's on the menu for one day only. I'll tell you where you can get your Curder burger hot and fresh.
And some cooler air is on the move. We're tracking that tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Welcome back. Mortgage rates are going up again. The average interest rate on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage rose to 3.05% this week. Freddie Mac says that's the highest rate since April. After falling steadily during the first year of the pandemic, rates reached a record low at the beginning of 2021, then rose through the spring before falling again and settling in just under 3% for most of the summer.
Supply chain experts say the gridlock in American ports is driving up prices and could threaten your holiday shopping plans. This is video of the Port of Los Angeles shot just this afternoon. Now, this week, a union rep told CBS News that dock workers are ready to work around the clock to help fix the issue. In addition, major shippers like FedEx and UPS have agreed to expand their overnight operations. 40% of the nation's imports are handled by the Port of Long Beach and the Port of LA. Tomorrow is National Cheese Curd Day, and in honor of that, Culver's restaurants are adding the Curder burger to the menu.
The Curder burger was a Facebook April Fool's Day joke, but because of popular demand, Culver's decided to sell it for only one day.
And our Mark Kane traveled to the Culver's test kitchen in Prairie du Sac to get to the bottom of the Curder burger.
So when they told you they want to do this, what went through your mind?
So it really was about giving the guests what they asked for, right? Really, really exciting, and all of the buzz and enthusiasm that we received from our guests when the April Fool's prank kind of went live on April 1st of this year. And so we saw, tens of thousands of impressions, and there was, I love this, even an online petition was circulated, and the guests were like, we want this to be a real thing. And the team and I just started thinking, well, why couldn't we?
This is how it's done.
Yeah, the Curder burger starts just like any of our butter burgers, with our fresh beef seared to the grill.
I've seen this in commercials. It actually happens.
That's true. I know how to do this. I do. Okay, our burger is just about ready. We're going to place it on top of what we call the heels.
We have mayo, pickles, red onion, shredded lettuce, fresh tomato slice.
This one's going to have a big cheese curd on it. So here we go. I'm going to take it and transfer it over here. And then
it's a giant cheese curd.
It is. It's a real cheese curd. And then the crown, which is right here, goes on top of that.
This started out as a joke. April Fool's joke.
You got me going on that song again.
I started a joke.
But yes, it did.
It usually takes a little longer when you introduce a new product.
Yes.
Like years?
12 to 18 months is not uncommon.
It's a pretty quick turnaround from April to October.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Usually we analyze everything to death, but not this time. We're doing it.
We felt like we had all of that data already because the guests were telling us loud and clear that this is something that they were very excited about.
It's going to taste sort of like a cheeseburger.
Sort of like that,
different kind of cheese.
Yeah, but it's as you can see, it's a big sandwich. I mean, it's a big sandwich, and I think we're going to sell out of these things for that one day in a hurry. Is that something you would try?
I would certainly try it.
All right. Well, you're going to.
No plan to make it permanent.
No, don't even go there. No, it's one day. It's one day, and we'll see. You never know.
You never know.
You never say never.
Excellent.
That is good. Good job. Thank you.
All right, so be very aware. There is a limited supply of Curder burgers at each Culver's.
So what time are you going tomorrow to get our 5?
Oh, I will be there at 9:55 in the morning,
be a little
right
wait.
before they open. Oh, I've got this down.
You need to
down.
Facebook live stream it or something.
Well, we'll see
Make
what
it
happens.
interesting.
I'll pick you up.
Again, place opens at 10, and when the Curder burgers are sold out, that's it, like they said.
We're done.
Well, let's go to Gary. He's trying to focus here on weather instead of Curder burgers.
That looks so good, but one of those things again.
I'll pick you up, Gary.
Don't talk about calories, Gary.
No, I'm saying the COVID long haulers, I can't taste anything. So unfortunately, so
all right, move on to weather.
Well, 3 things you need to know in the forecast if you're waiting out there to get a Curder burger tomorrow. It will be a little cooler. There's a slight chance for a shower, but just about everybody should stay dry other than the few scattered showers that are out there. Cool weather arrives tomorrow night and Saturday night as well. Could see low temperatures in the upper 30s, but I think there'll be enough of a breeze to prevent frost from being any widespread issue. And then mild weather returns by the end of the weekend. High temperatures in the middle 60s for Sunday and in the lower 70s by Monday. Doppler track, while Wisconsin has been mainly clear tonight, notice out to the west, clouds already starting to bring some light showers over parts of western Iowa. The air across Wisconsin is much drier, so I don't expect even that kind of coverage from the showers that move eastward. And that plus a couple of showers maybe the middle part of next week, you add that all up, and future track precipitation shows less than 1/4 of an inch of rain over the next 10 days across southern Wisconsin, when we normally should have about an inch of rain. That continues to work with the drought. We still have moderate drought conditions around the Madison area, down toward the Illinois state line, abnormally dry conditions across much of the rest of southern Wisconsin, so that's not going to change anything. High temperatures today, mainly in the 60s across Wisconsin, some 70s just to our south. Notice the cooler weather to the north and west. That's a sign of things to come, but it's going to take a while before we start seeing that cooler weather. Most of it will be toward the middle and latter part of next week. Now, in the short term, the jet stream is a pretty strong jet stream. We've got cooler temperatures in the northwestern part of the country, warmer than normal weather over much of the eastern part of the country, in between some showers and thunderstorms across Missouri into southern Illinois into Indiana. But those showers out to the west, there's not a lot of moisture associated with that weather system. And like I say, the air across Wisconsin is even drier. So I don't expect many of these showers to really hold together as they push their way eastward. High pressure is also located just out to the west. It's not even a storm system to speak of with the showers out there. Temperatures right now already in the 40s through much of northern and western Wisconsin. Madison already down to 49 degrees. Temperatures will probably bottom out in the middle 40s because that's about where dew point temperatures are. Notice how dry the air is even to our north and west. Dew points in the upper 30s and lower 40s. So on future track, you can see how those showers really fizzle as they push into southern Wisconsin. Tomorrow we'll see plenty of clouds though, and then we clear out tomorrow night. That will allow those temperatures to drop into the 30s, and then notice the sunshine that returns for Saturday, Sunday, and probably Monday as well. Forecast for tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a little cooler than today, just a slight chance for a shower with a high temperature of 58 degrees. 7 to 10 day forecast, 58 on Saturday, but up to 65 on Sunday and 71 on Monday. That cooler weather starts to arrive toward the latter part of next week. That just brings temperatures back closer to normal. Maybe a shower chance about Thursday, and then possibly some patchy frost with lows in the upper 30s for Friday night and Saturday night of next week.
Don't worry, I'll describe how the Curder burger tastes to you tomorrow. Coming up in sports, Badger men's hockey picked up their first win of the season thanks to a big third period. The goal that put them up for good is next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. Why not let us take that crippling burden off your back? Habish, Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites, and always a smile.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. You. Your amazing family. And all of you. Because we all want health insurance that puts you first. Find the health plan that's just right for you.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there, just when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a new CHR, Sienna, RAV4, Venza, or Highlander. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
He doesn't just talk.
Democrat Alex Lasry
gets it done. Help build Pfizer Forum on progressive values. Wages, $15 an hour. Materials, 80% from Wisconsin. Environmentally cutting edge.
Alex Lasry.
Leader on social justice. Proven activist for voting rights.
Alex Lasry.
The Democrat to beat Ron Johnson. It's why Alex Lasry is endorsed by Wisconsin's leading unions. For Senate, Alex Lasry.
I'm Alex Lasry, and I approve this message.
I became an orthopedic surgeon for a lot of reasons.
For a lot of reasons.
For a lot of reasons.
To help you take walks again. To ease your pain.
To rebuild your strength.
And at every step along the way,
we take the time to answer all your questions.
We're here because we care.
We care about you. You.
You. They care about me.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare Orthopedics. Listening, healing, caring. It's in our nature.
A nursing home promises to care for our parents as cherished loved ones. But if your parents have been injured in a nursing home, we can help. Habish, Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
The Badger men's hockey team is going to learn a lot about themselves with the gauntlet stretch they have upcoming. At number 2, St. Cloud State. At Michigan, who's number 3. And then a date with 4th-ranked Minnesota. But first things first, they have to take care of Army. Wisconsin looking for their first win of the season. No score in the second. Roman Ashan slides it to Sam Stang, and he lights the lamp for the first time this season to give the Badgers a 1-0 lead. Now, Army would tie it up later in the period, but UW would answer in the third. Badgers on the power play, and Jack Gorniak goes top shelf, and Wisconsin goes on to get the win, 4-1, the final. Big things are expected this season from Johnny Davis, and the Badger guard showed flashes of just how good he could be last year as a freshman. He averaged 7 points and 4 rebounds per game, but after winning a gold medal in the FIBA U19 World Cup in the summer, Greg Gard has seen a change in Davis, one he and the team can't wait to unleash on the basketball court.
The biggest thing that was noticeable when he came back from that was the confidence level and the swagger, so to speak. And I've talked about that before, and not that he wasn't a good player before he left, but he came back and felt a sense of belonging, so to speak.
I'm going to have to take on more of a leadership role this year. We have a lot of guys that haven't even participated in a collegiate game yet, so they're going to need a few guys to lean on, and I'm going to be one of them.
The Portage football team is having a historic season. For the first time since 2007, the Warriors are going to finish the regular season with a winning record. Shane Hack credits the culture change to his team being committed to each other, a trait he hopes they take away from the game. Portage football is driven by one word: commitment.
I mean, we've had guys from June, July hitting every practice, coming to everything we can do, so everybody gets better.
It's just pushing each other. Like, you don't want to fail your teammates, so you all want to be there, you know.
That dedication helped them change the culture.
We could see that coming a little bit. I think we had opportunities the last couple of years as well, too. But like I said, I think it's the theme. It's been a building process.
One that Shane Hack laid out a blueprint for.
Highest point. Anytime you have a group, whether it be a business or a team, when you're able to establish that trust between one another, you're able to build a lot. You're able to build so much more on top of that. And then that success and the winning, all that will come.
And the Warriors bought in.
We all can come together because we have that heart for one goal.
Punch and rip.
And worked hard together.
It's not just congratulations, you went to the weight room. It's an expectation for them. Get there every day, get better.
As a football player, but more importantly to Hack, as a person.
Trying to mold, young boys into men and to have opportunity to be successul later in life. And you're really football and wrestling are just kind of the tools that we're trying to use to do that. Come on.
One. And that's it for sports. We'll be right back.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry, with honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Menards has the flooring options to make your house feel like your home. And whether you're looking for that elegant, timeless look, a bold and contemporary style, or a sense of comfort, with thousands of options to choose from, we've got you covered. We carry top quality, waterproof vinyl plank, durable laminate flooring, and luxurious carpet, so you're sure to find that perfect fit for every room. Check out all Shaw and Superfast flooring options at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. First, take your rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop using the information and rating system on each bed. It's mattress shopping reinvented, plus mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. On sale now, only at Slumberland Furniture.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at U.S. Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Introducing the best deal in mobile. Unlimited on 2 or more lines for just $29.99 a line. All on a nationwide 5G network that provides the best overall experience and reliability. Call 844-677-2999.
Unlimited for $29.99. This offer's going to take off.
We changed the rules when we introduced mobile with no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And now we're doing it again, making it easier to get unlimited for less with our best deal ever. Get unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99.
That's amazing.
It's the best deal in mobile.
Join the millions who've switched and get the best deal in mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included for just $29.99 and save up to 60%. Call 844-677-2999. Click SpectrumMobile.com or visit a store near you.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry, now offering complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling with 0% financing. Everything you need to finish your dream project. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Connect with News 3 Now on Facebook Messenger.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
And back to Gary. Final check of the forecast.
Well, things pretty quiet out there. We've had mainly clear skies tonight. Temperatures are starting to cool down. 49 in Madison. This is as cool as we've been at night in probably almost 2 weeks around here. Dew point temperatures are in the lower 40s just to our west. So I'm looking for overnight low temperatures in the middle 40s, but we'll see cloudy skies tomorrow. Maybe a slight chance for a shower with a high of 58. Then temperatures will warm up early next week and be about average for the end of the week.
Gary, thanks. And thanks for joining us at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.